Hey, what's up you guys? It is Moi and I am back with another video, and it is about my pregnancy with this one. Yeah. So when we found out we were pregnant with him, it was the Monday before Chris and I got married. Yeah, you want to tell them the story about how you got in Mama's belly? So, the first 12 weeks of my pregnancy with him actually went pretty quickly. We didn't find out I was pregnant with him until I was already 6 weeks pregnant. So, from 6 weeks to 12 weeks, it was pretty quick. It was kind of horrible because once I found out, I was puking all of the time, as you do with morning sickness. My aunt, when she was pregnant, her morning sickness consisted of the stomach flu. So I feel for her because she had the stomach flu both of her pregnancies with her little ones, and I bet it sucked. But the first 12 weeks was tolerable. I had 7-Up and crackers. Tell him, say, Mommy has 7-Up and crackers and chips. No, he's too interested with his seat. But my first trimester was pretty much a walk in the park besides the constant throwing up. But my second trimester was a little bit more hectic. Not hectic, but a little bit more like lively. I ended up going to America because I was in England at the time. So I had to fly back at 15 weeks pregnant, and during this time I had to spend 1 week without Chris just so that he can sort everything out. And then he would fly out and meet me. And that 1 week was rough. It was very rough. And once that 1 week was over, we were able, once I hit about, what did you say, about 25 weeks, I started feeling him kick. So when I was about 25 weeks, Sebastian, I could feel Sebastian kicking around 22 to 23 weeks, but you couldn't feel him on the outside until about 25 to 26 weeks. And he was very, very active at night. He liked being awake between midnight and 3 o'clock in the morning, to the point where that's when we started going to sleep, and we would sing him one of Chris's favorite show's theme songs, which was One Foot in the Grave. For all my American friends and family, if you have not watched that, I do recommend it. It is a good show. But around 25, 26 weeks, we were able to feel him kick on the outside and feel him move. And I actually remember one morning, the morning when Chris first felt Sebastian kick. And we were laying in bed, and Chris had his little, daddy baby time, and was talking to him, had his hand on my belly, and Sebastian kicked him. And he was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Sebastian just kicked me, Sebastian just kicked me. And it was really cute, because I was like, oh, it's the first time that Chris felt him move. Which, for any parent, the second you feel him move on the outside, you're like, oh my god. And it was a nice time. We didn't find, I think it was about 29 weeks when we went in for another scan to try to figure out, to make sure that he was okay, that he didn't have any heart issues, because both of our sides have heart issues in our family. So it was just more of a making sure that he was okay, and we were trying to see what gender he was, because at that point we didn't know if he was a boy or a girl. And we didn't find out at that scan. So we still didn't know at 29 weeks what he was. So fast forward to about, what, 32 weeks when we flew back here? So at 32 weeks, we fly back and started sorting everything out for the baby. And by 37 weeks, I was getting checked in, getting all my information with the hospital sorted. And finally, at what, like 37 weeks, we found out he was a boy. So finally, in the last 3 weeks of my pregnancy with Sebastian, we found out that he's a boy. And so when I hit 39 weeks, my mom came over so then she can be here for the birth of Sebastian and be there for me for the first week that I had Sebastian. Well, Chris and I had Sebastian. So she gets here and we had a doctor's appointment that day. So we had to pick her up from the airport, go straight to the hospital and have a checkup. So we go and they're like, oh yeah, do you want to be induced tomorrow? And I was like, not really. And my mom's like, yes, she would. She'd like to get induced. And so this is Chris and Sebastian.
Hi guys.
And we hope you liked the video. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. And remember to hit the red subscribe button. Bye.